Welcome back to another episode of BWA Bubba Bass's Ride Along. Today I'm with the BWA Heavyweight Champion, Clayton Cross. How you doing, Clayton?
I'm doing good.
All right, so as we start off here, I have a few questions to ask you.
All
right, so a few months ago, maybe a month or two ago, you were taken to the deep down. Tell us your experience.
We don't need to bring that situation up. All I really remember in the deep down is smelling chicken and some kind of crazy masked figure. I don't even know what to call him. I guess he would be the unknown. That's pretty much it. It was more like an in and out experience. There wasn't a whole lot of remembering the deep down. I just know that when I come out of it, I was ready to fight for my life.
Yeah, and you crossed me out.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just walked into the crossfire at that point. I didn't know what was going on. They thought somebody fed me a man, and I just grabbed the first thing I could see. I mean, it's just part of it.
It had to be Bubba Bass.
It had to be Bubba Bass. Unfortunately, that was your debut. I mean, that's kind of dumb in the booking to throw you against the heavyweight champs for your debut match. But I mean, kudos for you for taking it. You took it like a man, rolled out, and run for your life. You know.
People still pop for me.
People still pop for you. You still get a pop.
I always get a pop. I'm Bubba Bass. I get more pops than you do boos.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. People hate me, and I just really don't care.
All right, I have another question for you, Clayton.
All right.
What is your deal with the tag team division?
You walk into this aisle, I guess. So the tag team division, you got two men. It takes two men to win two belts, right? Yeah. It's all cool, fun, and games. You know, what stands out to me is I have the gold, I have the big belt. I've walked through singularly, not needing anybody to have my back. In the tag team division, you can't go into a tag team match and just have your own back, so to say. You have to have a partner to help you along. You know, you got your double moves and all that. It's just, to me, it's not a joke, but at the same time, I should never have to take a back seat to a two-man show ever. Not as the champion. It's just absolutely appalling to me.
All right, Clayton. I got another question for you. When we start back BWA, who is one opponent you would love to face?
Well, I mean, I've walked through just about everybody. I think there's only one man that's really left that hasn't really tested the tides and really walked in there, and that would be Luke Boswell.
Luke is a pretty tough opponent. You know, I faced him in BWA 15. He put up one heck of a fight. That's for sure.
He put up a heck of a fight, but I mean, he struggled with you. What's he going to do with the heavyweight champ? I mean, that's my thing. You got in some big moves on him and stuff like that. I mean, I can't just let him just take big moves on me. You know, I take control of the match and I deal with it and I do what's got to be done.
Now, in BWA 15, I seen you and Luke Boswell working together. What was that all about?
I don't know where he come from. I was out there to take care of a big problem called the Chicken Man, Jim Roos. I don't know where Luke come into the issue at. I guess he had some kind of beef with CCK, but I mean, that was nothing to do with us working together. Luke just stepped into my area when I was trying to take care of business, and I mean, it just, what happened. I've told him a million times, I'll tell him a million times over, I work alone. I don't want anybody to have my back.
Now, didn't at one time you did a tag team with JJ, if I'm standing correct?
I tag team with JJ, yes, because we had the Skittles and Arcane duo, whatever the heck you want to call them. I mean, the best friends, so to say. You know, it's the best friends, yeah. And he retired, I retired. JJ retired him, 2 weeks later?
Yeah, I do believe so.
Yeah, it's
a week before my debut.
Great value training. He don't need to be stepping in the ring no more around us. So, I mean, we've dealt with him multiple times. I've dealt with him at 2 different shows, and then I took the belt away from him, and so I don't have any more dealings. I'm gonna have to deal with him, I don't think.
So tell me, who is the most toughest opponent you ever faced?
knocked me. I spun out of it and landed one more cross out and finished the match.
Now I hear the Berserker runs around with a clown sometimes. Are you scared of clowns?
No, I'm not scared of clowns. But
Someone
clowns
told me that you were scared of them.
No, clowns are a joke. I'm not terrified of clowns at all.
I told them, I said the BWA
I do know for a fact, if you want to call that clown out or anything like that, Luke Boswell has quite a bit of fear of clowns. I know that for a fact. So.
Well, I did see on the recording of Elm Street Massacre where the clown suplex Luke through a gate.
Yeah.
That clown must be pretty darn strong.
He's something. Me and the clown's gonna have a little bit of beef. He's the one that caused me to get blindsided at the beginning of my match at Elm Massacre, if I do believe so.
I've come off camera. I've come in today. I've come in contact with this clown before, and he beat the crap out of me. He's nothing to play around with. I wouldn't mess with this clown.
Listen, Bubba, how many people have you seen me walk through in this division?
You've walked through nearly all of them.
There's one man left, and one man alone. I don't know what else. I don't know what else you can say about it. There's nobody that I'm afraid of. There's nobody I won't step up to. There's nobody that I will not cross out. I'm here to stand my ground. I'm here to stand what's mine, and I'm here to keep it, no matter what. I do what has to be done, no matter what the cost, no matter what the consequences.
For some viewers watching, they want to know what inspired you to step into a ring and take that world heavyweight title.
I mean, it's the pinnacle of any wrestling organization that you're in. You want to be the top dog. You want to be the one to hold the big belt. I mean, that's what you strive to do. That's what you shoot to do. No matter what's going on in the business, you want to be the top dog. You want to be the one that everybody else chases. You want to be the one that everybody is wanting to stand next to, wanting to stand with. Of course, I haven't achieved some of that. I don't have the respect that I need, but it'll come in due time. In due time, it'll be there.
Now, you claim yourself to be the so-called face of the BWA, and other people will disagree with you on that and say that Luke Boswell is the face of the BWA. What is your thoughts on that?
My thoughts is Luke can be the face when he steps into the ring and he takes the gold. I mean, that's just what it is. I'm the top dog right now. I'm the one that runs everything in the division. I'm the singles competitor, the number one. I hold the gold. Until anybody is man enough to step up and take it, I'm the one that's on. I'm the face. I am the one. Luke might be working his way to be the face, but I've held the belt quite a few months now, and there's nobody been big enough to take it. So,
how long has your title reign been? Has it been two months?
A little over 3 months, I think.
It seems as though I remember when you took it from Skittles, if I'm not mistaken.
Last man standing match.
Skittles held it for a while.
Yeah.
Some may say that he was the longest reigning BWA World Heavyweight
He
Champion.
might have been the longest reigning at that time period, but
Do you think Clayton Cross can cross out his reign?
oh yes, 100%, not a problem at all. Like I said, there's Jim Roos and Luke in the division. I mean, that's all that's left. And Luke's coming off a rough loss in the tag team division with Lance Lethal.
I felt that anger on BWA 15. He was stressed in our match. I could feel it.
I mean, have you worked with Lance? If you work with Lance Lethal, I'll tell you, you're going to stress. I mean, no matter what. No matter what, you're going to stress working with Lance Lethal.
Lance Lethal, I hear, is a
sitting in the Chinese restaurant with him the whole time. But my fault, you know. It's usually how it goes, I guess.
Now, who do you think is more hated, you or CCK?
Honestly, I don't know.
Because I have heard CCK get a few more pops than you.
He can have all the hate pops he wants. I'm not there for hate pops. I like people to like me at times. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me whether I get a pop or not. I'm there to do one thing and one thing only. That's win my match, move on up in the ranks, continue my title reign. That's pretty much all you can come to do.
You like music, Clayton Cross?
Do I like music?
Yes, you like music.
100%.
We'll listen to some music.
What are we listening to?
Some music. You like country music?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can deal with some country music.
It's country gospel. Yeah, you love this song.
I don't know about all that, Bubba Bass. Country.
You riding with the Lord now.
About the Do-Right family, that soul singing gospel group from the hills of Tennessee. They travel in the Silver Eagle, 8 rooms and a shower.
I don't know, Bubba.
And every Sunday afternoon you can tune them in with Do-Right Hour. Oh yes, friends and neighbors, we are the Do-Right family.
Bubba, what?
Okay.
Okay. I can't do that.
What you done?
I can't do
What's
that,
all
Bubba.
about? Look, I'm telling you.
Bubba, I'd like to get to where we're going in one piece, and playing that kind of music is not good on my nerves. And you're not going to end up in one piece. You're going to end up crossed out right here in the middle of the thing. So
that means the Lord is riding with.
No, it doesn't. That means the pain is heading your way real quickly. Is what it means, real fast.
I've already felt your pain.
No, you haven't. Not yet. You felt one cross out. I'm much more capable of breaking and tearing stuff. Speaking of which, you saw my submission. It's the only submission of the season.
Yes.
The only submission of the season. I put Arcane to sleep. Black. Colder than ice.
Black is Arcane is a very tough warrior. If I do have to admit myself, he comes down to the ring in a very Indian-like fashion.
Arcane got the better of me a couple of different times. That's 100%. But as far as being a tough warrior, he's just there. Bubba, there's no point in running the red light. You just need to chill out for a second. Just wait for the damn thing to turn green.
There's cameras.
Yeah. The last thing we need them to see is us going down the street with our cab light on. I didn't bring enough alcohol for this ride along.
That's why we brought Jesus.
Listen. Oh.
Sometimes, Clayton, the crowd thinks that you absolutely despise them. Now, is this correct?
No, I don't like the crowd. The crowd's fine, you know. I just don't really care what they think.
Of course not. You're Clayton Cross, the BWA World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. I have nothing left to prove to anybody. Like I said, it's me against the world.
Clayton against the world. Or maybe Clayton versus the BWA crowd.
What are you talking about? What are you trying to suggest here, boy?
I'm trying.
You want a damn crowd lumberjack match or
Yes,
something?
that would be amazing.
Listen, I've seen a couple of those matches go down. It does not go well for the competitors in the ring at all.
Isn't to where we're heading? Didn't they have a bring your leather strap match?
They sure did.
And I think J.J. Fuller caught the end of that.
And yeah, J.J. Fuller did catch the end of that. Poor feller. Him and his partner down here.
J.J. Fuller is not an opponent to mess around with, is he?
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
I seen that him and Skittles had a big feud going on until he retired in the Colts.
Yeah, the story behind it is JJ trained Skittles.
Yes.
JJ trained Skittles, and so that was Skittles' defining moment to whether he was going to move forward or if he was completely done or needed to stop. And JJ put a stop to it, 100%, quick, fast, in a hurry.
He also used my flagpole and my golden chair.
He did, in very, very, very bad ways.
And I hear that Skittles may now be very mad at me because of my golden chair and flagpole. He was retired.
Could be.
Oh my goodness. What are you packing in your pants over there?
I'm trying to fix your damn camera. Stupid ass piece of junk.
Clayton Cross is not is not just the BWA World Heavyweight Title champion.
There we go.
He is also Bubba Bass's ride-along handyman.
Somebody's got to do it.
Can't be the driver.
Well, it sure as hell can't be you.
There ain't nobody else in here but just me and you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it sure as hell can't be you.
I mean, unless I just took my hand off the wheel and you don't come over here.
Listen, Bubba, you need to focus on the road.
You'll be fine. Look, it's like riding with Bo Duke.
Listen, we don't need to go right nobody but to the place up here. Holy shit, it's raining. That's just what we need. Not bad, not bad enough I got a crazy ass driver over here beside me. Now I gotta do it in fucking rain. Thanks.
You know, they say sometimes that when it rains, the summoning pop out.
Anyway,
Summoning pop out in the rain.
summon and pop out in the rain.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
never
got
know.
no dealings with the summoning no more.
I could be heading home and the darn summoning could pop out on me.
Listen, we ain't got no need for the summoning anymore. At all.
Well, that berserker choked me out backstage. If you haven't watched that already, go back on 2 videos before this. It was my first ever video. You will see where berserker had nearly killed me backstage.
Yeah, he's got an attitude problem like that at times.
I don't guess he likes anyone with the last name Bass.
He don't like anybody in general. Him and Abraxas barely get along.
He likes that clown though.
I don't even think he likes the clown.
I don't know, the clown told me the berserker liked him pretty much.
It's a dangerous move when Berserker likes you. I'm just gonna say that. Don't tell him what you're gonna get into. End up being Berserker's bitch is what you'll end up being.
More Jesus music.
Listen, killing me with the music.
I thought you said you like music, Clayton.
I don't like that music at all. If you listen to country music, you need to listen to some regular, like, real country music.
Oh, Brother Clayton. Brother Clayton.
Yeah, you got there. You pick up a pen.
I rebuke you, demon. The power of Christ.
You got the wrong one. The demon is the Braxis and the demon is Berserker. That's the demon.
No, Brother Clayton.
Whatever the hell they got.
My name is Reverend Bubba, and I'm fixing to commit a exorcism on you.
Listen, you can't cure the cure. The cure is already cured.
Too many cures there.
I know.
Who do you think you are?
Were you
Fast
able?
pace?
Were you able to keep up?
That was funny. Clayton is a man of little smiles, but that one, guys, that one got him to smile.
I send people to fast pace.
No.
No?
Because, you know, some people refer to me as Baby Clayton.
Never heard that one yet. That sounds like something you just made up.
Listen, just wait for it. It'll come eventually.
It won't come eventually. I mean, how is it going to come eventually? You got a whole season left.
I will get the crowd baby Clayton. Mark my words, Clayton Cross.
It sounds like some knockoff shit. Like you give it to James Malone already. You done give it to James Malone and Dakota Riley. Why would you put it on me? That doesn't make any sense.
Because you're a hill as well. Look at that. See that man right there?
When did we ever decided that I was a bad guy? Just because I don't like people don't mean I'm a bad guy.
You do know if you lie, the Lord is going to strike you down.
The Lord can strike wherever He wants, but I'm just saying, just because I don't like people and I don't care if people boo me or not, doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. Like for real.
Indeed, you are very ugly when you lie. Right now, you look like a witch, like a woman named Hagatha.
Okay.
You look like you got the long pointed nose. I bet you ride on your broom too, don't you?
Yep, totally. Bubba Bass gonna get an ass whooping when we get out of this car is what's gonna happen.
Bubba Bass is gonna run very fast.
Bubba Bass better clear the damn way.
If I don't run fast, this truck will. I'll run you over and take that title myself.
That's called thievery and assault with a deadly weapon.
When I talk to the commissioner about it,
Commissioner doesn't do shit for jail time, son.
he can bail me out.
I doubt that. Commissioner don't like nobody.
He seemed to like me before mine and yours match.
So before, I guess you forgot the damn. If you didn't get the memo, he fired everybody.
Oh. What the hell are you still doing here?
I told him I was going with him and I was taking the bet with me if they fired me. And guess what? I took the bet with me.
You ain't no CM Punk. You like the rip off of Dean Ambrose or something.
Wow. Rip off Dean Ambrose.
Rip off Eric Young.
I'll take that
We'll
as a
call
compliment because Dean Ambrose is a great worker. I'll take that as a
We'll
compliment.
call you Clayton Young. How about that?
Clayton Young.
You remember that redhead from TNA? Eric Young?
Yeah.
He kind of looks like you. I ain't even gonna lie.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's got as much chest hair as you. Kind of acts like you too. Just a tad bit taller though.
Don't take much.
Oh, Clayton. Look there. See, ladies and gentlemen, I've got him to smile once again. That is Bubba Bass's specialty. You hop in the truck with Bubba Bass for a Bubba Bass ride along. You will either die or die laughing. That's just one of the two.
Or you may want to kill Bubba at the end of the trail. Which could be very likely.
Listen, I've got security on me at all times, Clayton. You just don't know.
You better hope you can hit me with it. All I know to tell you.
I ain't talking about the truck.
I ain't either.
I've got some good security. Some very good security. Anyhow, Jesus music.
There's none so blind as he who will not see. We must not close our mind.
Listen, it's just Thanksgiving. Let's turn on Christmas music.
You want to sing?
I'm not going to sing.
Listen, how about I start off, you finish, and that'll be a good for our viewers.
No,
How about that?
I'm definitely not singing.
Yeah,
but
come on.
I'll oblige by listening to
No,
Christmas music.
You gonna sing?
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not singing.
All right, you ready, Clayton? Are you ready?
I told you I wasn't singing.
No, you singing.
I'm definitely not singing.
You're singing, or since we're all fired, I can run you over and take your title.
Or what?
That's how you're singing. Bubba Bass has a very dark side to him. Just ain't met it yet.
Nobody's ever met the dark side of Clayton yet.
Oh no, you
Same
are the dark
glimpse.
side. Listen, we ain't talking about your butthole, Clayton. We don't want to meet that side. Weed's your best friend, Lance, ladies
best friend.
Well, sure you do.
No, I
What
simply
about the Great
don't have-
Bayou Training?
don't have-
And Mr. Arcane up here, they love to go down south all the time.
I don't know nothing about that.
All right, ready? We're gonna sing us a Christmas song. I'm gonna start
Right
off.
ahead.
You're gonna finish. You ready? Frosty the Snowman.
I told you I wasn't saying.
All right, no, I got a good one for you, Clayton. Clayton, the little angry man, had a championship on his waist.
Couldn't jump this plane.
And
What
then
you
I'm
fixing
gonna
to
throw
do?
him at the
Take
stage.
hell off.
Yeehaw. I told you we use rhyme with Luke Duke. Bo
Listen, the point is to make it to the destination alive.
Duke. Clayton, the little angry midget. You know, I went and seen some micro wrestlers one time, Clayton.
Did you?
Yeah. I seen one that looked identical to you.
Did you?
I was convinced. I said Clayton Cross, and they kind of looked at me funny and told me that you were one of their brothers. I think that might have been your brother Hayden Cross or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I know you were back at the BWA arena with Skittles going down south.
Not quite.
Well, didn't he make you taste the rainbow one time?
No. He tried to make me taste the rainbow.
You probably like it.
And he ended up getting crossed out on a chair and his own Skittles poured out on his chest.
You like Skittles, don't you?
No. I don't like anybody. Especially not liking you right now.
You don't like Skittles? I'm telling you, the red ones are like the best kind. Have you had the tropical kind?
No, I don't eat Skittles.
You don't eat Skittles?
No.
Is that because you have a deep hatred for Skittles?
No, I just don't like Skittles.
Are you allergic to them?
No, I just don't like them.
See what you made me do, Clayton.
What did you do?
My darn bed's laying back there.
I'm sorry.
About 5 miles back.
My apologies.
This thing went from a short wheelbase to a long wheelbase thanks to you.
Well, that ain't my fault.
Well,
How am I controlling the damn gas?
them Skittles, I'm telling you. Now look at you. You probably took off the shocks before we even started this ride along.
Listen, I like to arrive at my destination safe.
You'll be alright. Jesus.
To see if that injection was a blessing or a curse.
Oh, Brother Clayton.
The media coverage was so intense, made
Let
the
me
old
take you to
trial seem
church,
like a
brother.
non-event. The church was filled up to the brim just to hear that opening hymn.
Copyright. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, Brother Clayton, let Reverend Bass take you to church.
I'm trying to figure out. 1 week you're Bubba Bass, now you're Reverend Bass. You need to figure out your damn persona and what the hell you want to be.
I'm Bubba Bass, and I do whoever I want. I boo whoever I want. I kill whoever I want. I take whoever title, even though if it ain't a title match. I throw you over the top rope and say I won the Royal Rumble. That's just Bubba Bass.
That makes a lick of damn sense. Oh, Bubba Bass.
Jesus music.
What happened to that?
Ned, let's go to the wrestling matches. Let's arm wrestle.
Oh, no.
Hey, you ain't got any red man on you, do you? I know.
This is some crazy ass Jesus music.
Listen, that is Mr. Ray Stevens, okay? He is a comedy country legend in his
I
time.
know who Ray Stevens is.
Of course you do. Listen, since you have rode with Bubba Bass, have you mastered the duck call sound?
Me?
Yes.
I don't know. I've never messed with a duck call in my life.
Do you want to learn some nature tips with Bubba Bass?
Sure, go for it.
All right, so you want to
Anybody's
know how
listening
to call up
Jesus music.
Jesus music.
Oh my God.
Brother Clayton, let me take you to the outdoors.
Oh, we were working with a duck call. Hell.
Brother Clayton, you want to learn how to call all the ducks and all the women.
The ducks and the lemons?
The women.
I could have sworn your ass said lemons.
Women, Clayton. Women.
You're going to call women with a damn duck call.
Yes.
You know they're not going to be trimmed, right?
It'll be alright.
I the size of you,
I
it
did
doesn't matter.
Bigfoot before, okay? I don't want to hear it.
What? Wait a minute. We got to know that story.
Alright, Clayton, are you ready? You want to learn how to work a duck call.
All
Viewers, if you have a duck call at home, please take it out.
This man going to do a whole tutorial on duck
Please
calls.
take out your duck call. Now,
Holy shit. What have I got into?
look at Clayton Cross.
Who did I look at? Clayton.
Look at Clayton with the duck call.
I'm not touching the duck call.
All
It's
right.
been in your mouth, dude.
Alright, you see this, Clayton?
Coronavirus is going around.
You see this right here?
I see it.
You see this?
I see it.
You see this?
I see it.
You see it?
I see it. Just
See it?
fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna show you something, Clayton. Alright? You'll see a magic trick.
How?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have on Bubba Bass's ride along today.
Oh.
I thank you for joining me and Mr. Clayton Cross as do not
Hey,
chuck,
look
do
at
not
it.
chuck
Here
that
goes,
thing out
here
the
goes the
window.
duck call.
Well, looks like we're fixing to turn around and Clayton Cross fixing to get a damn duck call. But that is all the time that we have today on Bubba Bass's ride along. I urge you to join us next episode where I honestly don't know who's going to ride along with me. You have any idea, Mr. Clayton?
No, I feel sorry for whoever it is.
Well, I get to teach them the tutorial of the duck call. Alright, that's all the time we have today. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, and also go like Bubba Bass on Facebook, and go like the BWA Wrestling page on Facebook. We'll catch you guys in the next one. End it. Good job, buddy.